from Idaho, I strive to provide interesting videos about motorcycles, fabrication, welding, electronics, machining, and general creativity. I hope you enjoy. Well, if you're like me, you have quite a few things that you use on a regular basis in your welding. And here is the stuff that I use regularly. I use vegetable oil for anti-splatter. It even smells good and it's cheap. Of course, you've got the traditional MIG pliers, a scribe, various marking things, red pen, mechanical pencil, another carbide scribe, yellow, black, silver, and red Sharpies, a paint pan. You have to have a square. I use a 6-inch small scale a lot, and of course a 12-inch as well. I've got this little tool that I made, which is a pair of pliers, a crescent wrench, and a screwdriver, which I use regularly on my welding table. I've got a small ball peen hammer. I've got a chisel that I made out of a jaw for a big pipe wrench. It's really good steel, stays sharp, and it's heavy. It's good for deburring and getting the welding bearings off of everything. Another square. Of course, you have to have a tape measure. I actually use a claw hammer sometimes for the prying ability. And then I have an automatic center punch, a regular center punch, and another small chisel. These things get used on a day-to-day basis, and if I didn't have some place to put them, why, they would all end up scattered all over the welding table, dropped on the floor, etc. So the solution has to be small, and my solution is a little Caddy. Basically, it's pretty small. It's 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 by 11. And let me show you how it works. Fast forward to the Caddy being loaded. We got all of the items that were on the table here. Pliers, scribes, center punches, my 2 hammers, my 2 squares. Down here on this little tab is my tape measure, my anti-splatter spray. Over here on the side, I use a little magnet to hold my 12-inch scale up. It's basically 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 by 11. And so it takes up a very tiny space on the side of my welding table when I'm using the welding table, and it sits off the table obviously when I'm using my hydraulic welding table as a motorcycle lift. So I hope this helps somebody. It's so incredibly simple that I didn't show a construction video. The only thing left for me to do is to paint. You need to figure out what you want to put on yours. I'd recommend taking a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper and finding a location for everything that you want to put on your welding table. Obviously, it'll be different than mine. And then make some holes and try everything in it. And then eventually cut a piece of sheet steel. This is a 16 gauge that I use for the top. I welded a piece of tubing in here and put a bottom in it because some of my markers dry out if I don't put them marker side down. And so this is one of those double-ended Sharpies, and it's got a wide end and a fine end. I find them very useful. I wish you could get them in silver but I haven't found them yet. At any rate, I hope this helps someone. As usual, if you like or dislike my video, please select the appropriate button and let me know why. I really appreciate comments and I will answer every one. If you're new to my videos, please select the subscribe and the notification bell to get more videos like this.